As I said a couple of episodes before, I was due to buy two other König class battleships, German ones, and these ICM kits, I said, they are quite old. They are dated year 2000 or something like this, and when you look at the boxes, every now and then they are a bit hit or a bit damaged, but they keep all around. They look great, the boxes. I don't know why I always thought they would be stored in some dark, forgotten, sad corner of some warehouse. Everybody forgot about them, but I don't know. I didn't see many of these kits being built. I wonder if I've seen actually one being built. Maybe one or two. Can't remember. So I bought the third one. I had the König and the Kronprinz, and the Markgraf came yesterday by mail, and the fourth one, the Grosser Kurfürst, is in transit, so it will come in 1 or 2 weeks also. So these were the ships I said I will buy in October. Yeah. Now this is of course the Markgraf. I bought also 4 times the upgrade sets from gold medal models. I never had this product before. Let's see what's inside. It's a nice letter with instructions and everything. Oh, it's quite complex. It's quite complex. They tell you many things, what to put where. I bought them mainly for the rigging, and these are very flexible, almost like, if not exactly like a piece of paper. They are very flexible. They are different from what a Trumpeter, let's say, does today for the Tsesarevich or whatever. These will be interesting to install. I don't know. I bought them for the railing mainly because the original kits didn't have any railing. So nowadays all the ships come with railing and whatnot. You've seen even the Tsesarevich had 4 or 5 frets or sprues of these photo etch. A lot of them. But the older ones, they don't. So you have to buy them separately. I don't know when I'm gonna work these ships. 2 years from now, 3 years from now, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen. But at least I have pretty much everything I need. And again, this is the third one, the Markgraf, and the fourth one, the Grosser Kurfürst, is supposed to come in 1 or 2 weeks. And that's about it about these new Koenig models I get. Now I said about that funnel that we're gonna install in step 19. We are supposed to install it. I didn't decide yet to install, but at some point there is this boom, this swinging boom for the boats hanging from that funnel, and there is quite a lot of rigging. This what you see now on screen. There are some pictures from Lord Nelson, from the HMS Lord Nelson. It was the latest battleship, Dreadnought, built for the Royal Navy. They were quite interesting ships. Excuse me. And you can see there is a lot of rigging around these booms, these swinging booms. And another picture, I have a couple of pictures like this, and yeah, there are things to be considered about the rigging around those pulleys. There are all kind of lines getting down there, and it's not an easy task. But I'm not sure. For sure, I cannot do all this rigging. But at least I will put 2 or 3 lines in there between the edge of the boom and the funnel to simulate a bit the lines going to the pulleys, and we'll see how that goes too. Last observation for the beginning of this episode. We were doing the boats last time, and we are in the mid section of the ship, and you could see, for example, in this picture was taken after the Battle of Yellow Sea, when the ship arrived to Tsingtao, got interned there, got disarmed and interned there. Tsingtao was a German colony, and the Germans were neutral, of course, in that war. And the picture shows the extent of damage that happened in that area of the boats, and between the 2 funnels, and the 2 funnels being shot, and so on. These pictures, you've seen them a long time ago. I showed them when I was talking about the ship, and when I was talking about the rigging or the Battle of Yellow Sea. These are not new for you, but I wanted to come back to that ship, to that picture, just to show once again what happened in the area we just modeled 2 days ago. So yeah, very interesting, very sad. Yeah, so the Germans were neutral in that war. Can you imagine the amount of suffering? I mean, somewhere on Earth there is a war, and the Germans, they stay neutral. They don't participate to that. They're not part of the war. Terrible, terrible idea for the Germany in 1904, 1905, yes. There are 4 booms, swinging booms, that were serving the boats on this ship. The first one we encounter here in step 19 is this H11 at the base of a aft funnel. The second and third one we encounter here in step 22. These guys, C7 and C2, they come from the aft mast. and they were serving these big boats. And then the fourth one is coming in step 27. It's H12 from the upper side of the first funnel with some long photo etch. I much prefer to pre-assemble all four of them. These ones maybe with this part of the mast, and to install them later. Because here we have H11, we know we need H12 and the photo H D42 and C something, I don't remember which one, C8. Okay, so our pieces this is H11, H12, then we have some photo etch, C8, was it? Yeah, the long one, C8, this one, and then D42. Now the D's D42, these ones. Have to paint all these and then start cutting and pre-assembling these swinging booms for the boats. You might have seen until now that very often it seems I don't have enough space here, and sometimes you don't see the proper things. Well, I can tell you I have a 8 feet long table and it's full. It's full. Perhaps you've seen some pictures from the day I reassembled here. But there is another reason why I don't have space, and that reason, I think you will find it in the last episode of this Tsesarevich build. In the meanwhile, we have to get busy with these booms, because they're not gonna make themselves. So we have the D12 and D11. Okay, this one also has some part here that needs removed. Okay, D12, D11, we have this guy here, the D42, which comes here, and then we have the C8, the long ones, the long one, which comes, I think, here. I need to make sure these are the proper pieces, because I cut them together and I might have inversed them. Maybe this is the 12 and this is the 11. I have to make sure. They were okay. I know now very well which one is which. I'm cutting now the C pieces for the big booms, because I want to paint them in the same time. Okay. The photo etch, I'm gonna paint them here, and yeah, we'll see from there. This one needs a bit of cleaning. Now to me they look the same, these two, so I don't have the identification problem with these two. I should be fine. Okay, so all these pieces, they need now to be painted. What were the photo etches that came here? I need to see the instructions. I think it was step 22, and the photo etches were C12, some very small pieces. Okay, let's see if I can show them. C12, because I want to paint everything. C12. Oh yeah, I see it. Is this one. So having two threads like this, we have two of them. The C12 right here. Okay, all these, and I've decided to paint them olive drab XF62, and yeah, I think this is how we're gonna proceed. For this episode we should be able to finish these booms, at least pre-assemble them, and we'll see from there. Okay, about these swinging bumps. In step 19 we have this one coming low into the second funnel, but if we look further down the road, in step 27 we have the second boom upper in the first funnel. Now, some of you might remember how long I hesitated into installing this funnel. My feeling was that once I install it, it will be difficult for me to do other stuff around here. And but this boom here is quite high in the funnel. So if you look at the ship itself, let's look at the ship if we can. So many things on my table. I think the second boom, the step 27, would be somewhere here, but the first boom in step 19 would be very low somewhere here. Be it as it may, I've decided to install 2 lines for each boom. That means in the case of step 19 I'm gonna install something from here, each side of the boom going to the funnel, and of course the same for the other side. In step 27 should be, I don't even know, from here going to the funnel, something like this, 2 lines here. Oh yeah, that should do the trick for now. So this will have to happen now because I want to do both of them in step 19. I don't want to install much other things and then going into the between the newly installed objects on the ship and trying to push my hand or my tweezer over there to install those lines. I want to do it now for both funnels. Yes, this is what we're gonna do today. I try to install the 2 lines, the first 2 lines for the first funnel, and I think they should be high up on the funnel. So maybe somewhere here. Let's see. What can we do without demolishing everything else? Okay. I'm gonna leave them to cure, and I'll have to install the first boom just after that, somewhere here. I think it's somewhere at the in the upper third of the funnel. But now I realize I didn't finish my my partial assemblies of these booms. They have some photo etches here, the pulleys. I should do that first. I'm gonna rearrange. From what I remember, the first funnel, which is treated in step 27, it has the long assembly, the photo etch C8. The C8. Of course you don't see anything, as usual. The C8. Okay, this is the C8, and it comes have to look again in the instructions to see exactly how it comes. So this one comes on the funnel, and the C8 is hanging straight downwards from this edge here. Okay, this is good to know. So if this one is, if this edge if this edge is vertical, following the funnel would be like this. Then this one has to come like this. And now I wonder why there are two of them, these C8s. Are they going to be one on one side and the other one here towards me of the boom, at the end of the boom? I don't think so. They don't say anything about this. They say H12 and photo H C8. They don't say they have to be two of them. I think it's only one. It has to be only one. And I think this would be the right position. That means perhaps I will have to fix this one. Like this. No, you don't see again. I'm terrible these days with the camera, I don't know why. I think my setup is not fantastic here. Now it lost the focus. Anyway. So if this is the position, something like this, I can always put some CA glue on top. This is the vertical. For that boom, something like this. It moved. It's rather like this, the vertical. Okay, so now we have to place this one in there. It doesn't want to catch properly, of course. Maybe I should leave it 1 minute like this. And we'll see. I cannot offer you a better image. I think it will have to do for now. I'm gonna leave it to dry, and we'll wait. So next thing would be to install this whole part on that funnel. Yes.